Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. Today we're going to do roll up with the Magic Circle.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So roll up in the Magic Circle is my favorite way for people to do the Magic Circle if they don't have access to a mat with a strap. Okay, so first of all, if you don't have a mat like this 𝐒𝐁𝐿ology one, then it having a strap is unlikely because you need something firm and heavy to pull against, right? I've seen some of those travel mats that have a strap on. I'm like, no, that's going to work for you because the mat's just going to roll up with it. So you do want something pretty intense. And so while this mat is my favorite, it can be an investment if you're new to the practice. If you love Pilates and you do it regularly each week, I highly recommend investing in it. So when I was putting the accessories flashcard deck together, I really wanted to include ways to use the Magic Circle the way that Joseph Pilates intended, and then also like other great ways. So of course there's millions of ways, not millions, but there's definitely hundreds of ways you could use the Magic Circle. I can't include all of them, but I wanted to be intentional about like, we're not just here to fill a burn with the Magic Circle, we're here to find connections. And so what most people struggle with when it comes to rolling, like to the roll up, is that their quads take over and their hamstrings, inner thighs, and glutes turn off. And so when you have access to the strap, it gives you something to pull on. And so you can really squeeze your legs together. And if you're new, it will kind of help keep your legs down. But if you're not doing the more advanced you get, it's going to help you have access to more muscles in your legs, right? But if you don't have the strap, we want a Magic Circle. So what you'll do is you'll take your feet, flex them inside the circle, right? And they're parallel. You want to make sure the toes are going straight to the sky. And you don't want that circle sagging. You want that circle to be parallel to the floor. And this way, when I push out on the circle, not from my knees, but from my thigh bones, I can feel those outer hips working. I can even feel the glutes working. It's harder to get the inner thighs on, so just keep that in mind. But as my arms go to the sky, I can push out on the circle. And as I come up on the hardest part, I can push out on the circle and I can pulse 3 times. As long as that circle stays parallel to the floor, I know I didn't lose the reach of my legs. And so it really helps reduce legs lifting. I'm not saying that they won't still. You might still need to work those hamstrings, my love. But it does help reduce how high the legs lift. Also helps reduce the sliding around because now that the glutes are on, the hip flexors aren't like lowering us up and down. So I really do love this. I also included on the flashcard that this comes in mat and reformer related exercises, as well as other exercises related to the other accessories. Like what else can you do to find that same feeling in your body? Because Pilates is a system, and it's really important to me that you know that. And then you can see how you put these together. So I hope you get from all of my tutorials on here that it is a system. We're not just meant to do one thing, not one Pilates apparatus or accessory is better than the other. So if you have questions about it, please put in the comments below. I go live on Sundays. Also, I hope you check us out OnlinePilatesClasses.com. We have an amazing community. We give feedback on your form, and we help you connect the dots on your Pilates practice. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.